What is going on? Today we are talking about Bitcoin, all things Bitcoin, the charts, the price prediction, whether or not you and I should be getting into this market right now, and all the news that's coming out that's, I think, creating an amazing story for Bitcoin and for people to just jump into Bitcoin. If you're new to this channel, my name is Aaron. I'm on a journey to one Bitcoin. I'm a brand new crypto investor, okay? I'm not a financial advisor. There's no financial advice in these videos. I'm just a cowboy, okay? I give cowboy advice. Don't sue me, all right? I'm a cowboy with a little lizard brain, gorilla arms, and diamond hands exploring the wild west of cryptocurrency. And if you want to follow along with me on that journey, hit the subscribe button down below, hit the notification bell for any new and timely updated content, and of course, don't forget to hit the like button on this video if you are a generous person and you want to help me grow this channel. I greatly appreciate it. Now, this is like a new type of video. I'm going to start covering the news, and let's see how, if you like this. If you don't like it, thumb down me. Then it'll let me know whether or not to cover the news for Bitcoin. But I just thought that there was so much positive narratives in Bitcoin right now that it's a case for, hey, this is why you and I should be jumping in. Of course, I'm not a financial advisor, but let's get right into the news. Ooh, yeah. First of all, this is a secret NFT. I'm gonna be giving this away. More news on that later. Okay, so Bitcoin, $40,000 for Bitcoin now, 300. Now, if you are following along in this channel, I have stated my strategy. My strategy at a $33,000 Bitcoin was I've liquidated all my coins, my crypto, and I'm sitting out of the market right now in US dollars. And I'm waiting to see whether or not Bitcoin hits and breaks 41 to 42,000, or if it breaks down and drops down to like 28,000 to 30, and then 28, 27,000. That was my, a lot of people just give technical analysis. It's either going to go up or go down. It's going to break up or break down from here. No, I had goals in mind. My goal was I need to see a $41,000 Bitcoin, then I think the bull market is back on. Or I need to see a $30,000 Bitcoin, then I think it's going to drop even further, but I'm not too sure yet, so I'm going to dollar cost average in. I'm seeing a $41,000 Bitcoin. Not quite. So I'm like a little hesitant on it, and I'm seeing some resistance there. But yeah, it's pretty close. I'm almost positive I'm going to be buying Bitcoin tonight. Okay, and you'll see this tomorrow. So like, we didn't quite get to 41,000. So I'm going to stick to my strategy. But if I see a $41,000 Bitcoin, I'm going to be buying into it. For me personally, all right, this is just my personal thing. This is something that I learned on Lark Davis's channel. He's a great YouTuber, and he showed up the Bitcoin rainbow price chart. Okay, this has a disclaimer on it. I'll have the link down below, but basically it shows you whether or not you should buy or hold, depending on like the past trajectory of Bitcoin's price action. And so if we're sitting at a $41,000 Bitcoin, you should be holding by this thing, and because no one knows where it's going to go. And this is true. No one really does know. Who knows? No one. But if it goes down to 32, that's accumulation phase, which we were at, and anything lower is like, oh yeah, we should definitely be buying. And then anything above is like, hey, we should be selling, not buying. Don't buy the highs, we buy the lows. And so I thought this was very helpful to me, and I think it'll be helpful to you. Let's move on to some of the news. The first big piece of news: Microstrategy closes at $500 million offering for Bitcoin purchase. They're probably going to be wanting to spend another billion. Michael Saylor, you could either think that he's a mad, crazy, just lunatic, or he's onto something and he believes in it like so feverishly. Honestly, I'm kind of with him. I'm like, Bitcoin is the financial future. I am in it for the long term. The government can't get us. I'm a cowboy. You're not gonna wrangle me. Like that's my mentality, and I'm rolling with Michael Saylor here. And Bitcoin's price jumped Saturday after confirmation that coupled with Elon Musk's confirmation that Tesla would retract its decision to stop accepting Bitcoin payments if 50% of the assets mining came from clean energy sources. And so like, there's a lot of good news from this. So like, there's Elon retracting, there's MicroStrategy planning on buying. There's even more of this. So this guy Tudor Jones, he is I guess some like big investor guy, and he's gonna allocate, I think, 5% of his, right here, 5% in Bitcoin, 5% in cash, 5% in commodities. So yeah, he's definitely gonna be buying some 5% in Bitcoin. Here's what I'm more interested in: not just him, but all his little billionaire friends, right? All the billionaire French hedge manager. So we just talked about this. Hedge managers, they are getting into Bitcoin. They're waiting in the wings, looking for a good entry point. If you haven't seen that video, you have to watch my hedge fund report video. It's super important, and it's basically talking about how these hedge funds, like a lot of percentage of them. So there's 1 out of 5 hedge funds are in Bitcoin, and that 5th hedge fund, they are holding on to 85% of their 85% chance that they're gonna 85% of the 1 out of 5 will be going more into Bitcoin heavily throughout this year. And then 1 out of the 4 that didn't enter, they will be entering into positions in Bitcoin, not just Bitcoin, cryptocurrency. Be sure to check out that video. I do a better job of detailing that all out. And so, yeah, Tudor Jones, a hedge fund manager, and you could believe that all his little other billionaire hedge fund managers, I'm not saying hedge fund. Okay, so Bitcoin just got its first makeover. This is a big one. So Bitcoin doesn't do, this is not going to be a technical video. There's a whole bunch of technical videos out there talking about the upgrades for Bitcoin. All I'm basically going to say is that Bitcoin last time it had an upgrade was like 4 years ago. And the way for Bitcoin to have an upgrade is if like there are 5 pillars, like 5 different groups of people come together and all agree. That means that all of them are mutually benefited from this one upgrade. And it's called the Taproot upgrade, securing more privacy, and the Schnorr upgrade, or within the Taproot upgrade, and that secures more contracts. Of course, that brings in also the Lightning Network, which makes it faster. Now, you're going to ask me, what is Taproot? What is Schnorr? What is Lightning? You know what? Honestly, I don't know. Okay? I don't know. Here's what I know. As an investor, I know it's going to be more private. There's going to be smart contracts that are available on Bitcoin and Lightning Network. Well, Lightning's fast. Look, I'm just giving you the news. This is not a technical analysis breakdown. There's a lot of videos online that will go over. Just hit Taproot upgrade and you'll be able to see that for sure. I'm not even going to pretend like I could describe that to you at all, okay? I know, I kind of know what it is for myself, but just look it up, right? So yeah, this is kind of like detailing that first Bitcoin upgrade in 4 years have been approved by miners around the world in rare moment of consensus among stakeholders. Crypto experts tell NBC, and crypto experts tell CNBC. It's a pretty big deal for the most popular. It's a big deal. It really is. So yeah, this is what's changing. I'm going to link this in the description below too. This is, for me, the biggest piece of news. Okay. Central America's biggest multilateral development bank to help El Salvador with Bitcoin implementation. What is a multilateral development bank? Well, let me tell you. A multilateral development bank is an international financial institution chartered by 2 or more countries for the purpose of encouraging economic development in poorer nations. Okay, multilateral development banks consist of member nations, developing countries, providing loans and grants to members of the nations to fund projects that support social and economic development. What does this mean? It means El Salvador is not the only country that's going to be accepting Bitcoin in the Central America. It's not. It can't be. Look at this. Multilateral development bank. There needs to be at least 2. So here's what I'm saying. Central America is positioning itself so that Bitcoin will be the dominant currency, and maybe not currency, but maybe that's too strong of a word, but it's going to be a legal tender in El Salvador, and countries are going to follow. Whole countries, whole governance policies, whole governments, a whole bunch of people will wrap their identity around Bitcoin, and I think that's just amazing, and I think that's a lot of problems. Did you know that El Salvador's currency is the U.S. dollar, and that they have to apply to this organization to get approved for loans. And I think it's believed that it's the IMF. And when they do that, like, these guys are being manipulated by the U.S. dollar. People printing the dollar. When we print a dollar, they're not able to get this dollar. You know what I'm saying? Like, when we print dollars, it causes small inflation. Well, big inflation for us. It causes huge inflation for the rest of the world. And so, yeah, they're moving against it, and this is why people are coming out with a whole bunch of FUD, like, it's not right. It's all a scam. So I don't know. That's just a briefing of your Bitcoin news for today. Thanks so much for watching, and if you want to follow along in the journey, hit the subscribe button down below, hit the notification bell for any new and timely updates, and give me a like button on this video. Whether or not, this is a new type of video. Let me know if it's something that you'd be interested in. Anyway, you guys, cowboys, lizard brains, gorilla arms, diamond hands to the moon. We'll see you guys there.